Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. God bless you. This is Dr. Vern. Touchdown Thursday. Hashtag Dr. Vern. Hashtag Real Talk. Come on in. Share with me. I'm so glad you're here. Invite someone else. The more the merrier, right? We've joined for our inspiration and motivation this morning. So glad again that you're here. Thank God for you. Really do. Thank God for you. Guess what? Today is December 21st, which is a very significant day, might I add. Might I add. Today is my wedding anniversary. Thank God that my husband was such a lucky character to find me. No, just kidding, just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. No, that's true. And I to find him. But today is what? It leaves us 4 more days to Christmas. 4 more days until Christmas. A lot of people have said that it's different. It feels different. It doesn't feel the same. We're living in a different world, a different time frame. So things are different. And things are happening. Things that we never thought would happen are happening around us. And it causes the environment to be different and to feel different. But the one thing that I'm so grateful for is that the difference of who we are related to doesn't have to change. Who we're related to, there should not be a difference felt there, I should say, in relative to who we're related to. Who are we related to? We're related to Jesus Christ. We understand that salvation is the reason for the season, and salvation is Jesus. So Jesus is the reason why we even acknowledge this time of year. Not that it's significantly discussed scripturally, or we can find it anywhere where we have to do it and it's a mandate. It's an essential for eternal life. No. But you know what? It's such a great, great gift. Who would not acknowledge something so wonderful, something so sacrificial for me and for you? Because we know how we are, right? So I am just so excited to just be a part of life and to be a part of the spirit of love and sacrifice and giving and extending. I'm just so glad to be a part of that. So good morning to you. Yep, good morning to you. Yep, invite them, let them know that we're here. It's Touchdown Thursday. Dr. Vern is waiting. She's waiting to speak life into you, and life will return back to me. I thank God for you again, all of you. And I just wanted to come and let you know that even though we have a short window, we have a very short window, 4 days until Christmas, we have even a shorter window before we enter into 2024. We have 10 days left in the month. 10 days left. 10 days left in the year. 10 days left in the year until we enter into 2024. We know so many, even as we speak, won't be entering into 2024. And here we are, anticipating entry into another year. And we're going to make the best of it. We're going to make the best of it. We're going to make the best of this year as it closes out. And we're going to triumphantly enter into 2024, sweeping the floor. We're going to clean up. We're going to set things in order. I'm going to do a series that you're really going to be excited about. I pray that you're excited about it. The right way. I'm going to be doing a series on the right way. And you're going to gain. You're going to gain so many pearls. So go ahead and share with someone that they need to tune in on Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings at 6 a.m. But if they can't do that, understood. It's recorded. And you can always hit the replay and make your comments and sit like you're just sitting in at 6 a.m. with the rest of us. So God bless you again. They that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. My God, my God, my God. And know ye not that you are the temple of God, and He, His Spirit, dwells in you? That we are the temple of God's Spirit? Wow. Wow. He's innocent upon us, the Spirit. Isn't that great to know? So I just thank God for all of those little nuggets. But I wanted to come and talk to you this morning because the Spirit of the Lord has impressed upon me that someone is feeling a little down. Someone again is saying, I'm going to cancel Christmas. I'm not doing Christmas this year. Cool. Don't do Christmas, but never stop doing Jesus. It's okay. You don't have to do Christmas, but you can't stop doing Jesus. So the question I have for you, where are your treasures? Where are your treasures? The Bible tells us in Matthew the 6th chapter, but store up for yourselves treasures. Where? In heaven, where moth and vermin don't destroy, and where the thieves do not break in and steal. Where your treasures is, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Don't store up your treasures on earth. It's a lot of moth, it's a lot of rust, it's a lot of dust, it's a lot of insects that will eat away at it. Don't store your treasures up on the earth. Store your treasures up in heaven. In heaven, where neither rust nor dust nor moth can consume those treasures. Because where your treasures are, that's where your heart is. For those who get so discouraged and wrapped up in the fact that they can't do, they can't purchase, or they can't have, or they don't receive, that's because your treasures are being stored up in the wrong place. Your treasures are being stored in the wrong place, and emphasis is being placed in the wrong place. Emphasis is being placed on treasures that don't have a lifetime warranty. When you store your treasures in heaven, there's a lifetime warranty on those treasures, and they will never, ever, ever expire. So I just came to tell someone who's having a heart issue right now, understand that Christmas was never about who can buy what you received, how you were made to feel. The whole point was to recognize the birth of Jesus Christ. And it started with early Christianity. That it was about the fact that the recognition of Jesus' birth should be acknowledged. It had nothing to do with, oh, I get it. You associate the three wise men with gift bringing. Well, if you know anything about the wise men, number one, they weren't really holy men. That's the first thing. And they were used to take gifts to Jesus to signify just who he was. The gold recognized him as king. The incense recognized him as Prince of Peace. And the myrrh signified the fact that he would die. It was myrrh that they used to preserve the bodies during that time. So those gifts that the wise men brought were significant to the task that Jesus had facing him ahead. When you know, you just know. And I tell you, knowledge is powerful. And knowledge will deliver you from all types of bondage. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say you're canceling Christmas. Simply say that you're not budgeting gift buying, or you're not budgeting to give. Whatever. You know what else too? I have actually observed the fact that we are afraid to tell each other the truth. Somehow we feel like we have to impress each other or impress other people to make them think and feel, hey, if you're not doing it, you're not doing it. If you can't afford to buy, don't buy. And if you can, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with giving. There's nothing wrong with receiving. I think giving is great. I think receiving is great. I am so euphoric when I'm giving. In a state of euphoria when I'm giving. I kind of like receiving too, but when I'm giving, it just puts you in a whole state of mind, a whole disposition in terms internally. It's like it's in my circle of control. I have control over giving and who I give to, how much I give, what I give. I love it. I'm making the decision. The decision is mine to give. I love it. And see, I understand that my big circle of control has an aspect or an area that I can't control. I can't control what people give to me. I can't control how people feel about me. But I can control what I do. So I just came to speak to someone's heart this morning to let them know that Sunday is Christmas Eve and Monday is Christmas Day. And I want you to go in rejoicing. I know. There are some things that make you feel sad. There's some things that take you to a place that you don't want to go. Oh, I too have been struggling with my emotions in reference to memories. Just like you. We're all human. But know this. God is a keeper. God is a promise keeper. Jesus came that we might have life and that we might have it more abundantly. Jesus came that salvation that was lost was now regained, and that we don't have to look forward to eternal damnation, but eternity of life, an eternity of life. Let me say that again. We don't have to look at an eternity of damnation, but now we can have hopes in an eternity of life. And we have to believe God. We have to believe God. Some say, we've never seen anyone raised from the dead. No, but your faith must give you the hope that God's going to do that thing. Your faith has to give you hope that you're going to live without ever dying again, that you're going to put on a new glorified body. Your faith has to bring you that hope. Hebrews 11:1 says faith is that substance, that very substance of things that are hoped for. It is the evidence of that thing that is not yet seen. But it goes on to say, Hebrews 11:6, but they that come to him must believe that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Matthew 6:1 says, store up your treasures in heaven. Neither rust nor dust will consume them. And know this, that where your treasures are, that's where your heart is. So if your heart is broken because you can't do a tangible thing, go back to the drawing board and ask God to rescript it all over again. This is Dr. Byrne. I want you to have a very blessed Christmas. Love you guys. And again, if you feel that you want to bless me so that I can bless others, there's the information right there. Cash App, $ Dr. Byrne 18, Zelle 708-250-4129. I bless back to the homeless people that are on the street, to the homeless people who had their tents destroyed, all of their belongings swept up in a shovel and thrown into a big garbage truck, and then the area was power washed. I get it and I understand it, but they didn't have anything replaced. No one gave them sweaters to replace those that they threw away. No one gave them shoes to replace those that had been thrown away. No one gave them tents to replace those that were crushed by the machines and thrown away. So what do? They just stand up against a cold wall? No, somebody has to bless, and everyone is not moved to do everything. But for those of us who are, you bless us that we might bless them. God bless you. This is Dr. Byrne. And remember, store your treasures in heaven where moth, dust, and rust can't consume them. And thieves cannot break in and steal. You see, thieves can break in and steal our gifts, but thieves can't break into heaven and steal anything. And know that where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. I pray that your heart is with Jesus. I pray that your heart is in the hands of Jesus. God bless you. Happy anniversary to me.